My birthday is the 27th of June, and I was home on furlough at that time. And we were aware when the Korean War started. We heard it on the radio. We didn't have television then, but we heard it on the radio, and it was in the newspapers and everything. So I didn't even know what a Korean was. I don't think I'd ever heard the word. We were informed on the ship that we were going to be making an amphibious landing at Incheon. And in the Army, the only training that I had at all that had to do with any waterborne thing was little boats about 12, 14 feet long, and 6 or 8 guys would carry it. You put it in the river and paddle across and get up and go on the other side. That's how we crossed rivers. And that was the most amphibious experience I had. I remember on the ship, they had these big drums setting in the compartments, in the troop compartment. And by the time we got to the other end of the typhoon and rolled into Incheon Harbor, these barrels were about half full of vomit. So anyway, they pulled in there. We were at anchor, I think about 12 or 14 hours. We set in the harbor, and you could see the Missouri was out in front of us. The battleship Missouri was out in front of us. And it was just shelling the hell out of them. Man, every time those rounds would land, all 12 of them would hit at the same time, and just a whole section of land would go up in the air. And you know, the whole thing was just a great adventure, and I was so wrapped up in it. So we were talking about how are we going to get ashore. You know, the water is not going to be deep enough for this boat to run all the way up to where we can get a gangplank. And somebody suggested that they were going to put us in landing craft. None of us had ever seen a landing craft that I knew of. You know, I mean, this was a whole different thing. And yeah, but how are we going to get in it? You know, I mean, they must have a hole way down low in the boat with the door on it, you know, that you can get into these things. And no, they got cargo nets. And they hang these on the rail, and you go down that. You know, we were wondering what the hell's going to happen next, really. I don't think at that point nobody knew what was coming. This was all such a new experience from the time we got on the boat until now we're in these little landing craft. And we knew that things were going to change drastically in a few minutes. It was just almost an overwhelming experience, you know. I mean, all of this stuff is going on, you know. You're part of history, and I hope I make it, you know, kind of thing. I mean, I'm just a kid, you know, and should still be in high school, but I'm glad I went. I'd do it again.